We had just moved into a new apartment. Nothing fancy, just a modest two-bedroom on the third floor. The kind of place where the lights flickered a little too often, and the hallway always seemed colder than the rest of the house. Mom chalked it up to bad wiring. Dad joked it gave the place character. That night, my little brother Jason was wobbling around in his footy pajamas, dragging his stuffed turtle behind him. I was in the living room, half watching a movie, half listening to the distant hum of the washing machine. Then Jason screamed. We all jumped. He came tearing down the dark hallway from near the bathroom, his face twisted in panic, eyes wide and locked behind him like something was chasing him. He said,
"There's a man in there, covered in blood."
I remember him pointing toward the bathroom. The hallway was dark, the bathroom door barely ajar, creaking slightly, just blackness inside. Then Jason began to say,
"He was in the bathroom. His face was covered in blood and he was smiling."
Dad flicked the light on. The bathroom was empty, just a towel on the floor and the smell of old tile and mildew. Nothing else. Jason was inconsolable. I'd never seen him like that, pure, bone-deep terror. My parents tried everything to calm him down, repeating over and over that it was just a bad dream. But I knew what I saw. Jason hadn't been sleeping. Then the phone rang. Mom answered, her voice calm at first, but then she asked the person on the other end to repeat what they said. Then she dropped the phone. It was our grandmother calling. Mom's uncle had died, a man neither Jason nor I had ever met. It was a gunshot wound to the head, self-inflicted. He was found earlier in his house, alone, face completely covered in blood. Mom went pale. She rushed to her closet, rifled through a box of old photos. I stood in the doorway, watching as she pulled out a faded picture and walked back into the living room. She knelt beside Jason and asked him,
"Do you know this man in the picture?"
Jason didn't hesitate. He looked at the photo, then whispered back,
"That's him, the man with the red face. The man in the bathroom. The man I saw covered in blood."
The man Jason saw was Mom's uncle. It's been 20 years since then and Jason doesn't remember any of it now. But sometimes when I visit Mom's place and walk past that hallway, I swear the air turns cold again. The bathroom door still creaks open on its own, but I always go out of my way to avoid ever looking inside.